Hi folks, this is Shane with Werewolf. Thanks for stopping by the channel. So, like most things that I talk about here on this channel, this particular video is not going to be anything groundbreaking or earth-shattering. It's nothing new. But if you go into various gyms, you will see people doing these things that I talk about. So these subjects bear repeating because people are still doing these things that can be counterproductive, especially things that they could get injured doing. That's why I talk about this stuff, because there are other sources out there that talk about these things also, I'm sure, and there's other materials out there, but you still see people doing this stuff. So on to the subject of the day, upright rows. Now, this is an exercise that I would probably recommend that most people don't do. But if you must do upright rows, there is a manner in which that you can do this exercise that is much safer than the traditional narrow grip upright row, which I used to do as a young kid, by the way, when I didn't know, back a long time ago, when I didn't know any better. You still see people doing this all the time. So let's touch on this subject a little bit. Now, what happens when you do a narrow grip upright row is the position that you're putting your shoulders in is you are internally rotated, okay? Internal. You're internally rotated and you're applying a load to your shoulder joint, okay? Internal rotation and a load is kind of a bad thing. What's happening is you're creating an impingement in your shoulder joint. And when we say an impingement, what that means is that your humerus from your upper arm and your shoulder blade are playing a game of grinder with your rotator cuff muscles. Most people consider that a bad thing. And if you keep doing it and doing it and doing it, doing it just once or twice or three times, or however many times, you can do this exercise the wrong way any number of times, and maybe it won't bite you, but eventually it will probably bite you. So why take the chance? Okay, if you must do upright rows, do them wide grip. Okay, by putting your grip, your hands out wider than shoulder width, you open up this joint. So now we're not getting fully into external rotation because you're kind of locked in. You're grabbing the bar, you're locked in. But if you look at this example, okay, your grip is wide. As you're doing the exercise, keep your hands above your elbows and stop when you reach the bottom of your chest. Don't try to go up to your chin like we used to do when I was doing them the wrong way. Stop at the bottom of your chest and then go back down. That is the safest way to perform this exercise if you must. Now, by doing the exercise this way, wide grip and keeping your hands above your elbows and stopping at the bottom of your chest, if you were doing them previously the narrow grip way, you're probably going to have to lighten the weight. You're almost certainly going to have to lighten the weight. But what you do to kind of make up for that is just do them slower, right? Do the movement in a very controlled fashion. Maybe take some extra time on the negative. Lighten the weight, do them controlled. The benefit you're going to get more middle deltoid out of doing them wide grip, and you're also going to get a little bit more trapezius involved in it. So, do them wide, follow all these tips that I've said, control the weight, nice you don't have to go super slow, but maybe a little slower than you were going when you were doing the narrow grip. Keep these things in mind, and hopefully it will help prevent shoulder issues that you could possibly get down the road. It will negate that possibility, hopefully. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got something out of it. Please remember to like and subscribe and all that stuff if you haven't already. And check the link down below for our merchandise. We'd appreciate it. And remember, stop back because there'll be more coming your way very soon.